ano ba yung mga moments this year, 2024, that you felt Hallyu is no longer healing?
Na-feel ko na hindi na nagsispeak masyado yung K-dramas. Last year, 2023, there were about 250 dramas that were produced.
Yes.
But merong 100 that were just shelved. So, mas na ano yung theory nga na ginagamit pa rin nila yung mga na-produce from last year. Na-feel ko na, but this was my 2022 even. Alam mo yun? This was my
Yes.
2023.
Hallyu is not just healing, it's an escape. You escape to heal.
Yes.
Parang ganun siya. But right now, with everything that's happening and the world is opening up and you're back on your feet, you have to work again and all that. Parang, is there still time to escape? Parang, and then what are you escaping from?
A lot of like the toxic things coming to my feed. Menhijin, sinira mo yung algorithm ko. Pakawalang yan ng shaman
correct.
mo. Bakit mo to ginawa sa akin? 1, 2, sarang!
Hey! Annyeong! This is Tensi!
Hi, this is Monica.
Annyeong! This is Pia and welcome to the last episode of Season 5 of 1, 2, sarang!
Wow,
Hello!
yay! Hello, everyone!
Hello to everybody who have been with us for the past 5 seasons, and for those who have just discovered us, welcome! Dito kayo, masaya dito, madami tayong pinag-uusapan. And of course, hello din, syempre sa mga bago nating mga followers, both on TikTok and Instagram, who have found us still because of one of the most trending K-dramas for the first half of the year, which is Queen of Tears. Yung reel natin in TikTok about Yael, still nagtitrend. Salamat sa mga nagpa-follow sa amin because of that. Hello sa inyo. And hello din, syempre, dun sa mga laging nandyan since season 1, season 2, still talks to us. Sino ba sila, Monica?
Yes. Hi to Angela, Ria, and DM. Thank you so much for always being there for us, listening and saying all the records. Oh, and we also have Ella.
Ella.
Si Rebella Diaries.
Oh,
Yes.
hi, Ella.
She would also comment sometimes sa ating mga pinopost, lalo na yung mga recommended kasi minsan nagpo-post din tayo ng mga up-and-coming films or
Yes.
dramas in our story. So,
Yes.
I hope nakikita niyo rin yan. You
Yeah.
will if you follow us on Instagram. So, come,
Yes.
join us there too.
Please do. And also, syempre, sa mga bago din naming followers on YouTube, hello, thank you so much for always streaming us every week. Kung hindi nyo pa kami nila-like, follow, subscribe, gawin nyo na yun ngayon. And also here on Spotify, 5 stars, Juseyo. Ayan ang aming mga simple request for our last episode of the 5th season. At alam namin na July na. It's actually the half of July once this episode drops. And we are taking a short break for the next few weeks. But before that, syempre, ngayon ang oras para mag-look back kami in the year that was. Because this year has been, ito talaga yung masasabi kong full swing na ang mga bagay-bagay. I could even say that things are even more intense than pre-COVID era. Nafe-feel nyo ba yun pag lumalabas kayo? Or like when there are more events, more things happening outside?
Concerts, yes.
Ako lang
Definitely.
nakaka-feel.
Oo. A lot of things have kind of slowed down, but a lot of other things have kind of like sped up.
I think it has something to do with responsibilities too. I don't know. I feel like personally, there are bigger things now. Tapos hindi lang ako. Like it involves the family talaga, the friends talaga. I mean, na higher level.
Yes.
So, I don't know. It does feel like it's a little bit more mature. Is that even the proper word for it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like there's so much more on our plates, on my plate. Parang
Yes.
ganon.
Definitely. Ako nafe-feel ko minsan kapag lumalabas, parang wow, everybody's out and spending. Parang yon. Parang concerts, yes. Also like when I go to the mall, parang wow, laging puno ang mall. Parang ganun yung feeling
Very
ko sa
true.
life. Right?
Oo.
Okay, let's go. Let's enjoy and really make the most out of life. And like what Monica
Mm.
said, a lot of things piling up in our plates with age, ganyan, with things happening
Yeah.
in our lives. But still, it's time for us to also look back kasi it's been 2.5 years since we started this journey and
Mm.
kailangan nating isipin kung ano na nga ba yung mga bagay-bagay na we still treasure when it comes to Hallyu and meron bang mga bagay na hindi na masyado and ano
Mm.
ba, things to look forward to as well. That's why
Mm.
in this episode, simple lang ang aming pag-uusapan. It all started with this thought when we were all thinking about what we are gonna talk about for the final episode of this season. Ano na nga bang Hallyu sa buhay natin? So we had to look
Mm.
back and we remembered that the start of this was because Hallyu was healing. That was
Mm.
really the main premise of it because especially during the pandemic, ang hirap ng buhay and you really needed to find a bright light in the midst of all the masks. Wow.
Mm.
And then, because that was what Hallyu was to us, right? At ang Korea na
Mhm.
talagang never nag-lockdown. Kaya ang dami nilang binigay sa ating mga content that time.
Correct.
So for this episode, the question is, really, after all these years, 2.5 years, is
Mm.
Hallyu still healing for you
Mm.
guys? And so
Mm.
pag-uusapan natin, ano ba yung mga moments this year, 2024, that you felt Hallyu is no longer healing for you? And then
Mm.
also, pero may parts pa rin ba na healing pa rin siya? And then
Mm.
finally, we'll also describe Hallyu's significance in our lives in one
Mm.
word. And of course,
Mm.
meron din kaming very exciting game at the end of this.
Mhm.
So, umpisahan na natin ito. Pag-usapan na natin. Ano nga ba yung mga moments this year? Grabe, ang dami nangyari this year. Like,
Mm.
nag-focus tayo sa 2024 hindi na natin binalikan yung last year, the year prior.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
were there moments when you felt that Hallyu is no longer healing for you? Let's start
Mm.
with you, Monica. By age tayo, uni.
Uni.
Okay.
Mon.
Okay, listen to Uni. I can't pinpoint when. Pero ang main draw ko naman sa Hallyu is K-drama. And then
Yes.
somehow, somewhere, na-feel ko na hindi na nagsispeak masyado yung K-dramas that are
Mm.
available.
Yeah.
And we talked about this before, na parang
Mm.
naghahanap, palagi natin mention, naghahanap tayo ng title that, talagang tumatatak sa utak natin at
Mm.
puso natin or
Mm.
something. So, it's still like that. And I was wondering kung ano bang nangyari. And then, I came across this article. It was actually about, in this K-drama vlog.
Mm.
It was more of an article about how there are Korean actors, who are having a hard time finding jobs. And then,
Yes.
na-reveal kasi na yung last year, 2023, there were about 250 dramas that were produced.
Yes.
But merong 100 that were just shelved. Kasi never sila
Mm.
nagkaroon ng
Yes.
broadcasting
Oh
channel
no.
or avenue to
Mm-mm.
show it or
Mm.
something.
Mm-mm.
So it seems like the dramas that we're seeing now, there's still the backlog of the
Yes.
stuff that they produced last year.
Mm-mm.
And then, ang effects nun, I mean, obviously, for the actors nga, like, which was the main focus of the article, syempre wala silang jobs. Kasi, walang
Yes.
masyadong nagpo-produce this year.
Mm.
Because, for the prod houses, for the production companies, they don't have money. Or,
Yes.
alam mo yun, lalo the smaller ones, they don't have money kasi hindi nag-recycle yung funds kasi nga, marami silang mga projects na na-shelf.
Mm.
Yes.
So, sobrang onti na lang yung pinapasok. Tapos someone even pointed out in the comments of that article, kaya kung papansinin mo, kasi diba in Korea, so hindi lang siya OTT. Obviously, naka-cable channel sila and
Yes.
yung local networks, etc. Like kung kunwari, may isang network every Thursday, Friday, may Monday, Tuesday drama sila and as
Yes.
well as a Thursday, Friday drama.
Yes.
Ngayon, parang one na lang in the
Yes.
week. Parang ganon.
Correct.
So, parang merong lessened,
Yes.
minimal, na-lessen yung amount of dramas na
Correct.
pinapakita. So, mas na ano yung theory nga na ginagamit pa rin nila yung mga na-produce from last
Previous
year. Na
years.
tama nga naman.
Mm.
Kasi, I mean, syempre, if you already have the material, syempre gamitin nila yun.
Correct.
Hanapan nila ng paraan para
Correct.
hindi sayang yung investment, yung
Mm.
pera, di ba?
Correct.
So, but that got me thinking. Because these were produced like last year pa. And maybe even earlier on. Kasi syempre, the development of, a drama, it takes time. So, alam mo
Mm.
yun, maybe the writing happened like years before pa or whatever, di
Mm.
ba? Even the casting. So, parang na-feel, ang effect ba din nito is hindi na siya sumasabay sa trend or kung gets,
Oo.
kung ano yung nafe-feel natin currently. Kasi
Oo.
napansin ko
Kasi
yun eh. Kasi
lumang
parang
balita
yung
na
mga,
in a
oo,
way.
parang
Oo.
ganon. Yung mga dramas na napapanood natin ngayon, healing, di ba yung hinahanap natin? Parang it still feels like the same ones that we saw last year. Or
Correct.
even 2022, alam mo yun?
Yes.
Like, ang pinakamalaking nakikita kong example dito, yung Welcome to Samdalri. Like,
Oo.
I feel like, while I enjoyed it at may na-pick up naman ako na lessons and, wisdom and whatever, na-feel ko na, but this was my 2022 even. Alam mo yun? This was my
Yes.
2023. Meron ding possible factor na growth din as a person. Kasi parang dahil nga, like for example, Samdalri, while it spoke to me to a personal level because napagdaanan ko siya, iba yung significance nung napagdaanan na yon years ago, like last year or the year before that. Kasi parang by now, while I can't admit that I'm better or whatever, pero kumbaga mas may growth na. Naka-move forward na ako ng very slight. So, ano na lang siya, memory gets. Hindi, parang yung feelings ko for it, yung mga healing lessons from it, parang memory na lang yung experience. Hindi siya parang yung nararamdaman ko at the moment.
Correct.
Kaya hindi ako sobrang glued
Yes.
to the drama. Parang
Yes.
ganon. I mean, let's face it, lahat naman ng mga storylines, kahit paano may trend yan or whatever. So, since backlog pa lang siya, yung bago na hinahanap natin, hindi pa natin nahanap,
Yes.
'di ba? Kaya sobrang God-sent na yung moving, say, but that was even last year. Kasi parang ibang-iba siya.
Yes.
Parang hindi na nagka-catch up yung mga hinahanap ko sa drama na na-experience ko before.
Yes. Yeah.
Ayun.
Agreed.
Ayun lang naman.
Actually, this is one of the things na I remember sa I Live Alone. Si Lee Joo-sung, who's like, actually more of like sa mga indie films, but he does a lot of K-dramas as well. But he pointed that out na ang hirap ng makahanap ng trabaho for actors. And he did say that as well, na talagang nag-half na daw yung number ng auditions lang. As in, nasa auditions pa lang yung sinasabi niya. So parang, it was really felt by actors, especially by those na hindi hinahanap, like they're not the lead ones. But actually, I have a question for the two of you based on what Monica said. Na, is this also yung parang you think disadvantage of K-drama na one season, 16 episodes lang? So since binangko nila yung from last year, ganun na lang siya. As opposed to like Western series na every season, may bago, so nagpo-progress yung character ng tao. So sure kang may updated na story. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Parang may
That's a good question.
nagsabi rin sa akin na yun nga, parang the stark difference talaga between Western media, movies and television versus Korean is, yun nga, parang like, the actual product kasi doesn't require that many actors. And yun nga, hindi ka tatagal talaga kasi after one show, move on ka na kasi tapos na yung show mo eh. I mean, lucky ka na lang if you have like Alchemy of
Season
Souls na may
2,
part
oo.
2, season 2.
Sweet Home, may season 3.
Season 3, but it's very rare. But I'm like,
Yeah.
Actually,
actually,
2 lang. Na chinop lang nila
into.
into.
Oo, mahilig din sila mag-chop-chop and all. And then, yun nga rin yung thing kasi parang I think a lot of Western television then is kind of copying na rin the K-drama scenario. Parang I read an article na parang yung onslaught of like mini-series right now na parang like a lot of shows are doing the mini-series before like they transition to like a longer series, I guess, to just to test out the content or the product itself. So, alam mo yun, downside yun sa mga actors. So, yun, pretty hard. I'm just like kind of surprised na ganun talaga yung nangyayari sa kanila kasi
Yeah.
like, they're churning out so much stuff. Alam mo yun? And
Yeah.
admittedly, parang maraming similar faces. So, I guess meron talaga silang mga actors na ginagamit lang all the time, especially yung
Yeah.
mga like, mga
Yeah.
secondary roles
Mga
and
big
stuff.
names na.
Oo.
Oo,
Yeah.
mga secondary roles, ganyan. Pero, yun lang. Tsaka plus, I mean, other than that, you also have a lot of like, online content, di ba? Mga YouTube, mga ganon. So,
Mm-mm.
I'm like, very surprised that this is happening right now to them.
Yeah.
Considering na sobrang sikat ng, at mainstream na almost ang Hallyu sa rest of the
Yeah.
world. Mm-mm.
Probably it has
Though,
also reached its saturation point. That's why it's because
Probably.
business naman siya at the end of the day. Kaya siguro ganun
Mm.
nangyari. Kasi wala ng pera. Ganun lang din naman
Mm-mm.
kasimple.
Totoo.
I mean, the fact that there were 250 produced
Yes.
last year, that is
Mm-mm.
fucking plenty. So, ibig
Exactly.
sabihin, sobrang dami nag-invest kasi sobrang daming nakita yung money-making
Exactly.
thing of the industry. So,
Mm-mm.
ayun
Mm-mm.
lang. Ito nga lang. Parang dapat, I guess, no one really thought of na dahil may surplus, ito yung
Yeah.
mangyayari. Alam mo yun?
And maybe just invest in better stories as well. Like, let's stop producing
Yeah.
K-dramas that are not good because I'm currently watching a K-drama that I thought, sinabi kasi sa TikTok
Sabihin mo
cute siya, pero
na.
parang hindi ako nakyutan. Dreaming of a freaking fairy tale. Nagoyo ako ng isang
Sabi.
TikToker, sabi niya cute daw. Parang nasa episode 4 na ako, hindi pa rin ako nakukyutan. Let's
Mm-mm.
just invest on good ones, I guess. Parang tigilan na natin
Yeah.
to.
I
Well,
feel like
anyway,
yun. Parang, I mean, sorry, bangko lang ng konti dun sa sinabi ni Mon. Parang kasing, like, if a story doesn't resonate, alam mo, kasi I mean, like, yes,
Yeah.
trending most of the time. Pero parang may mga stories pa rin na lumalabas na kumbaga green. Alam mo yun, parang it should be able to attract a certain kind of audience who's going through that same thing. Pero the fact na parang you're feeling that way, na none of the things that are out there right now are hitting you the way you want to be hit.
Yeah.
Parang it's just kind of like shocking na parang like, hala ka.
mm-mm.
So, ibig sabihin, one note na lahat. They're all saying
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Parang ganun.
Exactly. Well, hopefully, this could be a good lesson for the industry para makita rin nila kung paano nga ba sila mag-move forward. Because to be fair, the bright spots of K-drama is really stories that resonate with people at the right time that it was produced. So, hopefully, yan naman ang makita natin. Hello, alam naming
True.
nakikinig kayo sa amin.
Correct!
How about you, Trency? Is there anything that made you feel that Hallyu is no longer healing this year?
Actually, forever ko ito mini-mention. Parang ever since last year, parang my relationship with Hallyu is like, parang has been evolving since last year. Ever since the world opened, parang it has been a very different experience for me. So I think siguro going back lang to those days nga na we were all locked up and stuff, and we're like all having these anxieties, and like Hallyu is not just healing, it's an escape. You escape to heal.
Yes.
Parang ganun siya. But right now, with everything that's happening and the world is opening up, and you're back on your feet, you have to work again and all that. Parang, is there still time to escape? Parang, and then what are you escaping from? Parang may mga ganun ako nafe-feel minsan. And then also, yung offshoot ng ganung relationship ko with Hallyu is the podcast. Alam mo yun, this being here with you guys and sharing this platform with our listeners and our viewers and all that stuff. Like, it has become so much bigger than what I initially thought it would be. Like, every time someone messages, like, I'm just shocked na parang, oh my God, someone's listening and someone's relating to us. Like, we can't see you can't see us in person, pero nandyan kayo at nandito rin kami. So, parang medyo may ganong feeling and meron ding ganong level of responsibility as to what we put out there. May ganun na siya. Iba na yung relationship ko talaga with Hallyu. And then, I have my own life that I have to live on a daily basis. And I have my own real world problems that I have to deal with. As Ani Panimon, lots in our plates right now as we are growing older and like having to be family managers,
Hi.
And all. Hi, family managering. So, ayun, dun siya nagsistart. Kasi, how am I consuming it now? Kasi I have no time to consume it anymore. Yun yung sobrang laking change and honestly, slight pain ko when it comes to Hallyu. Kasi I still want it to be part of my life. And I still want the stories that it has to resonate with me. But the problem now is this is real life. The pandemic was a blip, albeit a very long one. But I mean, and we are forever changed by it. But it's we're kind of going back pre-pandemic, but upgraded ng konti or downgraded.
Yeah.
Di ko alam.
Yeah.
We don't know. So, ayun, parang yung consumption talaga, yung parang not healing for me. Because
Mhm.
on one end, I need to consume because I want, and I need to consume for the podcast. Parang yun yung
Mm.
akin. But I do not have time to consume.
Mm-mm.
But I still want to consume because I'm anxious. And so it's become this like kind of weird cyclical thing. Alam mo yun?
Mm-mm.
And
Mm-mm.
honestly, parang naging addict na ako sa phone. Alam mo yun? Kasi pag na-anxious
Mm-mm.
ako, nagpo-phone ako, naghaliw, trying to consume stuff. And then, but then I know I have responsibility. So it's become kind of toxic. That relationship with Hallyu has become toxic na for me. Yung
Mm-mm.
content, I mean, that's what they put out and all that. But it's my own consumption of it that has become very problematic and unhealing for me. Kasi nakakasakit na siya sa everyday life ko. Like, it's paralyzing sometimes. So,
Mm-mm.
alam mo
Mm-mm.
yun, yung the moment I wake up, magpo-phone ako, titignan ko kung ano update ng 17. Alam mo yun, tapos parang like, bakit ka na sa phone, girl? Dapat naliligo ka na. Tapos alam mo yun, but I know now I do that because I'm also anxious. And it's become this
Mm-mm.
like toxic escape na, alam mo yun, which is so hard to accept. Alam mo yun? So parang ako like, yun yung journey ko now is to how to really balance out that consumption of Hallyu and real life. And making sure na it is still part of my life somehow. Kasi I
Mm-mm.
love this. I love being in this podcast. And I love like learning from what they put out. Ayun. So, in relation to the podcast din, parang na-mention ko na to sa inyo before, parang feeling ko, parang wala na akong alam. Alam mo yun? Kasi parang like, ang daming ginagawa. Like, paano ko isisingit yun sa buhay ko? Tapos parang feeling ko minsan nag-imposter syndrome na ako. Parang gusto ko ba talaga to? Parang hindi ko siya binibigyan ng oras. Pero wala talaga kasi akong oras para ano siya. So yun lang, parang like having to also redefine my relationship in that way as a
Mm-mm.
consumer. Na parang learning to understand na hindi ibig sabihin wala kang alam, hindi ka na fan. Parang may ganun din akong
Correct.
na
Mm.
nafe-feel. So,
Yeah.
ayun. So, I mean, that's
Yeah.
when it becomes, unhealing for me, I
Yes.
guess. Mm-mm.
Yes. Super gets. I guess it also
Mm.
relates to the fact that there's so much content there, and yung parang yung
Mm.
pagiging imposter syndrome niya, I think it comes from also the concept of being a fake fan. Like, I hate that concept,
Mm.
seriously. Like,
Mm-mm.
why can't you just enjoy something casually? And why are you supposed to be
Mm.
fake just because you're enjoying it casually?
Mm.
Parang hindi siya nakakatulong doon sa buong experience. But yeah, I
Mm-mm.
mean, I guess, with how things are in life, like,
Yeah.
you don't have to force it. Parang
Mm-mm.
kung wala siyang
Yeah.
space sa buhay mo, edi wala. Parang I feel
Mm-mm.
like our listeners, I believe that they are also very much forgiving with us. They don't expect us to watch everything all the time. Like,
I'm
we are
sure.
very upfront naman with them. Like, if we didn't finish this or that, and if they
Mm-mm.
demand that we finish it, well, sorry, that's
Mm-mm.
not the concept of that particular episode. I mean, like what? No, seriously, diba?
Oo,
Like, pwede
totoo.
namang review lang ng first few eh. Bakit mo
Mm.
kami force na tapusin siya kung ayaw namin siyang
Mm-mm.
tapusin? Like,
Mm-mm.
I feel like this whole thing is just be kinder to yourself, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's no
Mm-mm.
pressure. Parang ganon. Kung ayaw mo, di
Yeah,
ayaw mo. Tiwag, diba?
that's true. It's just ano lang, parang having to kind of really find that balance lang talaga of
Mhm.
everything else. And kasi, I mean, I still wanted to be part of my life, I mean, it's a big
But if
part
you
of
want to make it
why
part
I'm
of your
also
life, you'll
here.
make time for it.
Yun
Yeah,
nga,
But right now,
exactly.
it seems like you don't want to make time
Oo.
for it. So, don't.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Diba? Kasi parang kung nagiging
Mm-mm.
toxic na siya for you,
Mm-mm.
papaano? Ano mangyayari
I
sa'yo?
was
Mm-mm.
kind of thinking that nga eh. Parang maybe it shouldn't be your relationship with Hallyu. It's more of your relationship with time. I mean,
Mm.
kasi yun naman yun eh. Yun din inisip ko, like, even with like the drama, yun
Mm.
sinasabi ko earlier na parang, yun nga, same as you, ang daming kailangan gawin.
Mm.
Tapos, pero kahit naman anong mangyari, papanoorin ko siya. Kung interesting yung drama, alam mo yun?
Correct.
Exactly.
Oo.
Yun nga
Pipilitin
eh.
ko siya kasi interested ako. Parang
Totoo.
So
ganun.
there's nothing that
Parang,
really piques your interest
oo.
that much. Like,
Oo.
yun lang,
Mm.
parang di wag mong pilitin. Kasi parang
Oo.
yung mga bagay na
Parang
gusto
I feel like,
natin.
I feel like hindi naman sa walang nakaka-pique ng interest ko. It's just that parang, I mean, yes, you make time for it. And, I mean, I have had made time for it. But it's just that constant onslaught of information that's out there. It's constantly there. It's become a toxic habit for me na parang like, alam mo yun, na parang I need to temper that. I mean, yes,
Mm.
it's not just the relationship with Hallyu that is the concern, but it's also the relationship with the information gathering that I am currently in. Kasi parang pandemic, parang you're on your phone all the time because you have nothing else to do. Pero nasanay na ako na ganun, na parang yun yung habit ko. So it is also that I have to change. But at the same time, it is, yun yung primary source kasi of that eh. Alam mo yun, primary source of that kind of dopamine rush. You know what I mean? So parang, I need to also reevaluate kung ano yung ipaprioritize ko na lang. Hindi na
Yeah.
lahat. Kasi for
Yeah,
example,
exactly.
Oo,
yun
yun
na lang.
din.
I mean, hindi naman sa
Mm.
walang nakaka-pique ng interest ko. I mean, there are still. And that's why it
Mm.
pains me that I have to choose which
Mm.
one I should do first. Alam mo yun?
So what you've been saying is you want to consume everything.
Oo, parang I mean,
Ganon?
nandiyan eh. So parang like, bakit hindi, di ba? Alam mo yun, meron akong Disney Plus.
Mm.
Alam mo yun? Parang like,
Yeah.
might as well. Ang dami ng, di ba? So parang ang dami bigla. It's just like, just tempering everything.
Super gets
I
now.
guess,
Oo.
yun yung kailangan kong matutunan. Kaya nga
Yeah.
parang, yun yung journey ko, na parang really being more intentional, I guess, with my consumption. Hindi kailangan
Mm-mm.
lahat. Kasi, pag
Yeah.
lahat, hindi ka mababaliw ka. Parang ganun. Kasi parang like, hala, may nangyari dyan. May ganun. Parang dati, lahat ng V-Live, papanoorin ko. Parang, tangina girl, wag ka na manood na itong V-Live. Di mo nga
No.
maintindihan eh. Pag si
Exactly.
DK lang. Si DK lang
Ako
pinapanood ko.
rin.
Pero minsan di na ako
Ako
naglalast. Kasi
rin.
wala akong
Yung bias
napapal.
mo lang, piliin mo
Oo.
lang.
Si
Si Johnny,
Honestly,
hi,
si
Pogi.
Dino lang pinapanood ko.
Mm-mm.
As in, tas
Ganun.
kunyari makita ko si Jongan, kakain na naman. I mean,
Oo.
magkakain
Panoorin,
ako,
ay
pero
sorry.
gets, hindi ako
Yeah,
magsistay.
Parang panoorin ko lang
exactly.
for like the first 10 seconds just to see. It's parang ako like, wala ba lang ako naiintindihan.
Oo.
So, ganun.
Exactly.
Correct.
Tapos check na lang
So,
Twitter kung para sa mga translations. I'm sure a lot of our
correct.
listeners can
Oo.
totally relate to what you just
Mm-mm.
said because that's
Mm-mm.
because it's so different, the life before from the life now. And
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
it's a really tough balance to create
Mm-mm.
because
Mm-mm.
life happens and hindi naman pwedeng
Mm-mm.
nakatitig ka lang sa TV, sa screen mo the whole day.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of
Yes.
like, I don't know, it's not exactly planning. It takes a lot of, I guess,
Oo.
understanding yourself and things like that. Alam mo naman, madaming mga
Exactly.
advice si Tita Mel tungkol dyan. Our
Correct.
friend
Girl,
Mel.
grabe si Tita Mel Robbins talaga, guys. If you're listening,
Yes.
you should also listen to Tita Mel Robbins.
If
She
you're
has a
also in
podcast.
that journey of like improving
She
yourself
is
and
Focus.
very
figuring things out,
helpful.
she's very
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
helpful. Kaya yun,
Mm-mm.
parang that's why I guess that's what I was saying, na parang if it
Mm-mm.
doesn't give you any spark, edi
Mm-mm.
wag. Kasi kung nagiging toxic na
Correct.
siya for you, there's no spark, then
Oo.
just don't.
Oo.
Parang there's no pressure. And I feel
Mm-mm.
like, again, our listeners are also kind enough na hindi kami perfect,
Mm-mm.
hindi kami Wikipedia. Pwede naman
Oo.
kaming magsabi ng information na, I don't know, either dated or ano,
Mm-mm.
then we admit our mistakes. But I mean, that's how things, tao kami, guys. Diba? So,
Mm-mm.
that's just how things are. I feel like,
Oo.
and they won't hesitate to correct us anyway. And we're okay
And
with
we
their
we
corrections. We
accept
accept it.
that. Oo,
Exactly.
totoo naman.
So, there's
Mm-mm.
no
Yun nga
pressure.
yung
I mean,
okay eh. Kasi doon
Mm-mm.
namin nalalaman yung updates. Kasi I mean,
exactly.
yun nga. Sa bilis ng takbo ngayon, my gosh.
Malay ba
Mm-mm.
natin
Like,
sa lahat
Twitter
ng
is a war
nangyayari?
zone.
Puta na,
Correct.
17 pa lang,
Although,
13 sila. Dami-dami nangyayari,
Kaya nga
guys.
Kaya nga ako, I mean, honestly, AppBlock has been my friend for like the
Good.
longest time. As
That's
in, so
good.
parang like, it's really, taking out all that distraction. Kasi hindi na siya escape eh. Distract na
Yeah.
siya eh. Dati kasi
Gets.
escape, you go into it to heal. now it's just like distracting you. So it's becoming toxic to your real life. Parang
Yeah.
doon ako nahirapan. Kaya parang nagkakaroon ako ng like negative connotation tuloy pag may nagwi-Weavers live. Parang ako like, ano may Weavers live? Ba't distract
Gets,
mo naman ako?
gets.
Ganon. Pero titingin pa rin sa phone. Alam mo
I
yun?
really
So,
hope that you get to find a way to get rid of that toxicity because if it
mm-mm.
used to spark joy, sana kung yun pa rin yung gusto mong relationship with it, then hopefully you find it
Mm-mm.
again. Maybe it's time to just let go na muna. Magsi-season break
Mm-mm.
naman tayo.
In
Just let it go.
fair, having some banlaw times, like watching other things, can really like kind of temper that. Alam mo yun? Parang,
Yeah.
and being, I think for me,
Eh,
like, just,
watching na naman, consuming na naman.
pero at least iba na. Iba na yung inaano mo. Tsaka para ako kasi yung consumption, hindi all the time. Yun yung akin. Like, okay lang naman, like, paggabi, gano'n. Although one time, like, medyo minarathon ko yung Shogun. Putang ina talaga.
Kasi
Yeah,
naman,
that
meron at
happens.
meron
Ganda
pa
kasi
rin
talaga
kasing
na
mga
Shogun
ganun na
eh.
show.
Oo.
For me, kung ano naman yung naging toxic parts of Hallyu sa akin this year,
Mm-mm.
actually, parang ang daming negativity na nangyayari sa Hallyu
Mm-mm.
na in a way parang nakaka-affect. That's why I just choose to cut myself off and not know these things. Like, ang unang pumapasok sa isip ko na sobrang negative are all the fan wars. I super hate the fan wars,
Mm.
especially with like BTS coming, Jin coming
Mm.
out of the military and then just these armies spitting out against carrots. Like, I don't know how those things came to my feed, but it just became so toxic. So I just kind of cut myself off from that. I guess it also stemmed from all the Minhee-jin issue that also started a lot of like the toxic things coming to my feed. Minhee-jin, sinira mo yung algorithm ko. Pakawalang yan ng shaman
Correct.
mo. Bakit mo to ginawa sa akin?
Correct.
But yeah, parang I feel like yung mga ganong mga nangyayari, I think like from the fandoms and also the
Mm-mm.
things happening in Hallyu that I guess now we are more invested in. Like yun, the
Mm-mm.
issue with Hybe and also like with 2 Days, 1 Night
Mm-mm.
and also like even with I Live Alone, like the shows that I watch, parang wow, ang daming naging invested na kasi ako because of the past 2.5 years. I need to
Mm-mm.
kind of cut myself off from those things and just look the other way. Parang yun
Mm-mm.
yung pinaka nagiging toxic part sa akin. I mean, it's good to see the whole picture. I know that not
Mm-mm.
everything is supposed to be rainbows and butterflies all the time.
Mm-mm.
But the reason why I go to Hallyu is because of that. Because of
Mm-mm.
all the rainbows and sunshine. So I just really hate all those negativity, people leaving, people,
Mm-mm.
yung mga ganon. Yun talaga yung nahirapan yung puso ko. And yun nga yung dalawang highlight. Yung
Mm-mm.
Minhee-jin and Hybe and the cast of 2 Days, 1 Night leaving.
Yeah.
Nasasaktan talaga ako.
Ang sakit din talaga
Alam mo,
nun. As in, parang like yung mga, yung all those controversies kasi, na parang like, for example, with the Minhee-jin thing. I mean, of course, you don't want to delve into it too much, but I guess two sentences na lang. Parang like, it hurts to see the people that you root for, New Jeans, go through that. I think, for me,
Yes.
yun yung masakit eh. Kasi parang you know that
Exactly.
these people worked hard and you were rooting for them from the
Yes.
very beginning because they made something new. They
Yes.
were like a breath of fresh air in a K-pop world that's becoming a little bit redundant. And then all of a
Exactly.
sudden, biglang, it's a lie. I mean, alam mo yun, bakit
Yeah.
ba?
Hindi naman lie,
Yeah,
pero
Mm.
parang may nakasabit sa kanya na
Oo.
pangit.
Oo,
Yeah.
may
May baho
nabahira na sila.
nakasurround.
Yeah,
Oo.
parang
Exactly.
ganun. Mm-mm.
Naisip ko lang about the fan wars din. Parang, I mean, matagal na natin tong nakita. But, I don't know, I feel like, I'm so sorry to the armies, pero ang dami talagang toxic na army. Feeling ko
Yes.
kasi nakabreak sila. So, attack kung
Natahim.
attack. So,
Oo.
alam mo yun? Umatak talaga sila nung dumating si Jin or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I still love the armies who are
Yes.
so nice and
Mm-mm.
positive and, you know, spreading the word of BTS in
Yes.
the best way possible. Super love ko talaga yung mga content na ganon on Twitter and stuff. Inisip ko lang na sa mga ganito, pag nakaka-encounter nga ako ng mga ganong baho na fan wars,
Mm-mm.
talagang, inaano ko lang talaga, parang every single time napapa-reflect lang ako sa who I am as a person. I am an
Correct.
older person. I am
Correct.
better than this. I don't have to
Exactly.
consume this shit.
Mm-mm.
I know those
Exactly.
are children. I
Mm-mm.
know they don't they don't know much about the world. I don't know.
Yes.
Parang, inuulit-ulit ko na lang sa sarili ko
Correct.
na, not worth it, our time.
Yes, exactly. You just have to cut yourself
as in,
off.
I
Yeah.
don't even let it come in anymore. As in, parang, okay, whatever. I mean, alam mo
Correct.
yun?
Alam mo, buti na lang puro
Yes.
topless pics lang yung mga nila. Kasi hindi talaga ako natatamaan ng algorithm na yun. Puro DK and mga nakahubad ng water bomb lang yung nakukuha
Oh,
ko. So,
mabuti naman. Hello, bakit si Chaon Wu hindi naghubad?
I
But also to
know.
add to that, because when I also joined, when I became a Karat, yun
Mm-mm.
yung time na Karats were supposed to be the most peaceful fandom. As in, yun yung bukang bibig ng lahat ng tao. So, it was such a relief for me, especially coming from being an army na biglang nagiging
Mm-mm.
toxic na yung mga tao, yung mga solo
Mm-mm.
stans and all of that. Parang, oh my God, there's actually a very peaceful fandom. And I really felt
Mm-mm.
that for a while until
Mm-mm.
hindi na. Na parang, okay, I guess
Oo.
those things come to an end
I
as well.
Pero bakit? Anong tingin mo? Bakit nagkaroon ng ganun transformation with
Because
17?
17 got bigger and bigger.
It's really
It's
the
just like,
fame
diba,
and
BTS before
recognition.
naman, like if you follow the OG
Mm-mm.
armies on Twitter, they're so intelligent. They say all
Mm-mm.
these positive things. Tapos nung
Mm-mm.
lumaki na sila biglang dumami na lang din yung mga toxicity. I guess trolls or whatever on the internet. I feel like
Mm-mm.
17 went through the same thing. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, I mean,
At
there's a way naman we can choose just to ignore it. I mean, diba? Nasa cellphone mo lang yan,
why?
pwede mo namang i-X na lang. Pero
Hmm.
yun lang, nainis
Correct.
lang ako na tinamaan na ako.
Oo.
Why did it find its way through my phone?
That's true.
I think ito, meron at meron yan eh. I mean, let's not even enter the girl groups
Oh my
fan wars.
gosh.
Alam mo yun?
Mm-mm.
Especially with the new groups.
Yes.
When Eyelet came in with that whole issue with new
Exactly.
jeans
Yeah.
and like
Mm-mm.
Baby Monster. Alam mo yun,
Yes.
parang there's
Mm-mm.
so much, I'm sorry pero so ang daming defensive. Di ko alam.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Parang, bakit hindi na lang kayo maging confident sa girls nyo? Bakit kailangan may comparison?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
And I really hate it, but it's such a numbers game.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
the streaming, whatever. I
Correct.
mean, fine. Kung kaligayahan niyo yan, okay, go, stream, go for it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, ang purpose lang naman din is so that matuwa. Syempre, yung groups, I mean,
Yes, yung
syempre,
idols
when
nyo.
they're up in the ranks,
Correct.
nakaka-uplift yun for the singers, the
Mm-mm.
musicians, etc. Pero ayun lang, parang minsan kasi parang, is it really all just numbers? I mean, why are we fussing too much about it? Like,
Correct.
kung
Yes.
nag-aaway na tayo, parang hindi na siya tama. Parang hindi na siya worth, keeping
Some
or
people like the
giving
conflict, I
importance.
guess.
Parang
Parang
ganun.
having someone to root for in that way.
Yeah.
Nai-enjoy
But
nila.
yeah. But I
Yeah.
guess I just want to say that, it
Mm-mm.
doesn't take a lot to be kind. Actually, guys,
Mm-mm.
kinagaganda natin yung pagiging mabait. Isipin nyo
Mm-mm.
kapag nagagalit kayo, ayan nagagalit ako, di ba? Kumukunot yung noo ko. Wrinkles, my God. We don't have time for those things. Let's just be nice to
Correct.
everybody and let's just enjoy the things we want to enjoy. And speaking of
Yeah.
being nice and enjoying things, are there still things about Hallyu that you guys find healing? Start naman tayo sa'yo, Chency.
Yes.
I think yung nakaspark talaga ng joy sa akin in recent times. I have a couple actually, but let me like pinpoint the first one talaga that really got me really excited. And that is RM's Right Person Wrong Place. As in talagang parang
Aw.
that is the kind of album and discussion that I really love. And like, we've already had like a lot of conversations about different albums than before na parang ito talaga yung nagpapaligaya sa akin. Yung mga gantong klaseng nilalabas na artistry. At napag-uusapan natin in such very colorful and like rich conversations. Alam mo yan? I mean, the point of Hallyu is not just to like escape and heal, but also to bring people together. Diba? Para at least like we can talk about it. We can learn something from each other. So, I mean, that is really one of it. And I'm just so happy that it's like in the top albums worldwide. Alam mo yun?
Correct.
Parang like,
Yeah.
so super kudos
So
RM for being
proud.
my ray of
Yes.
sunshine. Ray of sunshine!
Your
Bumabalik
first
na kay
Hallyu
RM.
boyfriend.
I know, and this, siya yung first bias ko even before I knew who BTS was. Kasi tinanong ako ng anak mo, who's your bias? Para ko, tangin na sino sa kanila. Okay, yung pinaka-interesting na itsura, Rap Monster. Rap Monster
diba?
pa ata siya
Rap
nun.
Monster pa siya nung time na yun. Hindi
Oo,
pa
hindi
siya
pa siya
masyado
RM.
RM rap mon.
Correct. And I think,
But thank you so much for that, RM. And for
Mm-mm.
those of you na hindi nyo pa pinakikinggan yung episode namin on that, Please do stream it. Sobrang, I really love that conversation because it nothing like Namjoon to
Oo.
bring out all of those thoughts and all of those discussions out
Mm.
of us.
Actually, ang ganda nga na na-mention mo nga, parang maybe it doesn't pique your interest and now it like really highlights kung ano talaga yung nakaspark ng joy sa akin. So, that was
Yes.
RM. Kasi yung
Mhm.
excitement ko talaga nun, as in yung nagmo-monologue ako, yung ganon excitement. And then the other one was Nana Tour. Yun like literal
Oh.
obsession for a while. As in talagang, I freaking searched all the places they went to. Pinanood ko lahat ng
Yeah.
episodes, stop and go, para makita ko yung mga signs. Nag-geomancer ako nun. Alam mo yun, para lang mahanap ko kung saan. Kasi it was just so exciting. And I think, parang those are the kind of content that right now, I really like. Like, it's bringing me
Ah.
from Hallyu to the world. In a way.
Yeah,
Kasi,
yeah.
diba,
Yes.
parang it's seeing my favorite
Yeah.
people go out and enjoy the world and I see myself with them and
I
enjoying
love
it with them.
it.
So, parang,
I
I
love
guess that's the
that.
healing for me. Na now that I'm talking about it, parang like, I mean, before kasi parang syempre kulong tayo and all that. Ngayon kasi the world is so open and now they have content like this. Parang you're suddenly pushed to experience the world as it is. Alam mo yun? In real
Yes.
time. Because you are so inspired by what they put out. So yun, yung
Yes.
mga ganon. Those are
I
the
love it.
two shows. Those
I
are the
love that.
two contents,
Things.
moments
Yeah.
that I really loved and uplifted
How about
me.
you, Monica?
Yes.
What are the things that you still find healing with Hallyu?
Super agree with Nana Tour. Like, oh
Mm-mm.
my God. I
Mm-mm.
mean, we've always had really nice travel content.
Mm-mm.
Pero syempre, iba pag yung mga mahal mo, sila yung nagtutour for the first time.
Correct.
And
Oo. For the
yung
first
content kasi na
time.
yun nga eh, yun yung
Yun
thing.
eh.
Parang, yung experience nila was so pure. It was
Mm-mm.
like, here's the thing. Ang sagot ko actually dito was 17 in general. Pero, sa particular moment. So,
Zeroing
Nana
in.
Tour.
Mm-mm.
Yung relationship natin with them, para alam natin yung pinagdaanan nila and like,
Mm-mm.
alam mo yon yung how they brought themselves from start to current and stuff.
Mm-mm.
So, parang sobrang natuwa ako at na-amaze kasi parang dahil first time lang nilang for most of them, makatapak sa Europe.
Mm-mm.
And to experience that vacation that
Mm-mm.
they don't really get. And to kita-kita mo talaga sa mukha nila that they were so free. For most of the time, they were just free to roam around the earth and skies dahil nakapag,
Hot air
hot
balloon.
air balloon yung ilan sa kanila. Alam mo
Si
yun, parang
Woozy in particular.
nakakatuwa.
Oh.
And the second time na na-feel ko actually was Glastonbury.
Mm-mm.
Because it was
Mm.
such a big deal for me.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Growing up,
Mm-mm.
Glasto has always been the festival.
Mm-mm.
Like, I've always wanted to experience it.
Mm-mm.
I've seen like artists start from the smaller stage and then they become the headliner. So parang ang laking big deal siya sa akin. I try to watch it as much as I can online. I've never been there. Every year, kung available yung farm, kasi hindi na siya every year, eh, diba? There was a time na parang they had to stop kasi they have to heal the grass and the land and whatever. Seeing them up on that stage was such a proud moment for me. Like, parang na-feel ko talaga yung achievement, yung I don't know, listen, proud lang talaga ako sa kanila na parang my God, like, I don't know what's next. But at the same time, like, go lang. Parang, I want it bigger. Pero what's bigger? But it doesn't matter because you're here. So, parang you made it. Pero pwede pang big, I don't know. Parang, I was just feeling so elated na parang, suddenly, they can do so much more and also proud na they've done so much already.
Yes.
And it got me thinking actually sa Glasto. We had a little bit of a conversation about what Tita Mel was saying na parang never tayo nagkaroon ng mentor person in our lives and we were questioning yun ba yung nagkulang kung bakit pa nahihirapan tayo or whatever. And then I think Trancy mentioned na ang advice ni Tita Mel is to find that North Star, like a sample of a person na, I guess, same field, kumbaga parang through his or her example,
You're gonna
kahit na
follow.
hindi talaga siya mentor, parang yung ways nila of going about their
Mm-mm.
career
Mm-mm.
or person or whatever, yun yung sinusundan mo.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
And then, naisip ko talaga with Glasto, parang, oh shit. And after that convo, oh shit, I think 17 is my North Star. Because I have
Wow.
never been so proud. And, syempre, thank God, like, all the content was given to
Mm-mm.
us. So, nakita natin sila from
Mm-mm.
the beginning. Nakita mo yung all the hard work. You saw
Yes.
all the discipline that they had to put in.
Mm-mm.
All the things that they couldn't have, but could have, / Nana Tour, a vacation.
Mm-mm.
Yung ganun ba, whatever it is that they're doing and how they're doing it, it's so inspiring. And that's what I wanna
Emulate.
develop as well
Mm.
and
Yes.
emulate. Yeah. Hence,
Correct.
they are my North Star.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, two things. First, we also have an episode on Nana Tour. If you haven't listened to it yet, please check ninyo. It's on both on Spotify and YouTube. And
Mhm.
second, yes, 2017. And no, and I love how they always emphasize whenever they're asked about how big they are and whatever. They always emphasize the fact that they took it step by step. They weren't
Yeah.
like some overnight sensation that's just suddenly so big. And I love that with each step, we saw how hard they work and how
Mhm.
much they always challenge themselves to work harder pa. Like,
Mm.
I'm just so
Yeah.
happy and excited. At dahil
Mm-mm.
nabanggit niyo na ang 17 at may nabanggit na rin tayo sa BTS, okay, so hindi na lang ako dun muna pupunta when it comes to the healing part of Hallyu for me. Pero ang sabihin ko na lang din, ang healing part talaga sa akin ng Hallyu are the K-dating shows. Keep them coming! I love the K-dating shows so much. As in,
The
like,
perpetual
na-feel-
romantic that is Pia Mercado.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
Parang yun nga talaga yung na-realize ko sa sarili ko na parang, bakit ba ako lagi talagang ever since si Miss Pag-ibig? Wala eh. Yun talaga yung gusto ko eh. At the end of the day, that's the thing that really makes me happy. Seeing
Mm-mm.
people date and be kilig-kilig makes me so happy. Especially the Korean way of doing things na mas subtle. Again,
Mm-mm.
like we said, it's not like how Western dating
Mm.
shows are. And always, whenever I watch it, I'm like, bakit ba walang ganyan tayo pang dating show dito sa Pilipinas? Gusto ko maging
Meron.
panelist. Gusto ko. Ako.
Ah.
As in, no, I really, like, kunwari my siblings romance or exchange or even like, I don't know, our version of possessed love. I mean, something like that, the very healing K-dating shows that we watch and consume. Even like in Japan, the Terrace House, oh my God, I consume
Yeah.
Yeah.
nung pandemic kasi yun eh. So, pinanood ko talaga from season 1 to
Mm-mm.
whatever season nung time
Mm.
na yun hanggang sa, okay, let's not talk about its tragic end. But yeah, as in, yun lang talaga yung
Mm-mm.
super love na love ko about Hallyu. So, thank you so much. Please keep them coming. I really love it.
Mm-mm.
And so, looking forward to more. And now, eto na. It's time for us to summarize in
Mm.
one word. Sige, bigyan ko kayo ng maybe a sentence or two to explain
Okay.
after this conversation.
Mm.
So, describe Halley's significance in your life in one word and maybe a sentence or two to explain what it is or why. That's
Mm.
it. Let's start
Mm-mm.
again with our uni, Monica.
My words are, well,
Words.
term kasi siya.
Mm-mm.
Hallyu for me is my second chance.
Oh.
Naku, Basha!
Bakit?
Charot.
Oo nga, yun nga naisip ko eh. Second chance.
Oh.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Because when it entered, I was, when
Mm.
Hallyu entered in my life, I was pa-exit na pala ako sa old life ko, which was
Mm.
my career in film. Oh, hindi pa ako fully exited. I'm somewhat still involved in it a little bit.
Mm-mm.
And I haven't fully closed my doors towards it. Pero
Mm.
kumbaga, I mean, hello, I don't accept my usual projects na,
Mm.
alam mo yun. So, might as well say na completely shifted away na ako from that life of mine.
Mm.
So, second chance because it gave me new stories, new things to think about. And it also gave me a new life. Because if not for Hallyu, we wouldn't have this. This
Mm-mm.
is a different life. Like, I never imagined that this podcast would become this. I thought it was
Mm.
just gonna be, chit-chatty and stuff. And then, highlight of this season was us hosting. Like,
Yeah,
Aw,
would
I
have
wanted to
thought
say as
that,
well. Yeah.
we'd be
Massive
doing that.
highlight.
So,
Mm-mm.
and never ko siyang in-imagine na mangyayari siya in
Mm-mm.
my life. So, kaya siya second chance. Kasi
I love
parang,
it.
it's a second chance at life, I guess. A second
Mm.
chance of finding a new self.
I
A
love
new
it.
me. Parang ganun.
Mm-mm.
So, that's Hallyu
Mm.
for
I
me.
love that so much. How
Yeah.
about you, Trancy?
Ako, as inspired by the BTS song, Friend. May malaking kama din. Pero, actually, when I was like thinking about, yun nga, when you post that question, parang, yun talaga yung na-feel ko about it. Parang like, when you have a friend, you kind of lead parallel lives. Sometimes it intertwines, sometimes it doesn't. But you always take a chance. And if you want to be a constant friend pa din, you put in the effort to be intentional, to relate with that other person. So, yun yung relationship ko with Hallyu now. Like, we live parallel lives, hindi nga hand in hand eh. Tumutuloy lang kami. Two rivers flowing alongside each
I
other.
love it.
But at some point, it crosses. And at some point, like, I cross towards them because I want to keep that connection alive. Because that connection means so much to me. So, just being intentional about all of it. And, hopefully it will lead to a longer friendship.
I love that.
Best
Okay,
friends.
so ako naman, what does Hallyu for me in one word? Youth. Youth siya para sa akin.
Youth.
Feeling
Ganda.
ko, well, obviously kasi ang babata ng mga pinapanood namin. Joke lang. Pero, but it really
Kaya,
it really
young.
makes me feel so young and so
Mm.
fresh, and it makes me feel like I'm seeing a lot of things for the first time again.
Yes.
So, I just love that experience, and I hope tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung parang fountain of youth na nabibigay sa akin ng Hallyu. Sa inyo
Yeah.
naman, sa aming mga listeners, baka meron din kayong mga gustong i-share sa amin. Kamusta na rin ang relationship ninyo sa Hallyu 2.5 years after the pandemic? I mean, a year to whatever. Pagkatapos ng
3?
pandemic, and also,
Is it over? Apparently it's not eh.
well, but
It
at least it's not anymore like
Oo.
lockdowns and
Correct.
all of those things
Oo.
that we had to go through before. So
Exactly.
like it's already like assimilated, 'di ba? But
Mm-mm.
yeah, how is your relationship with Hallyu now? Meron bang
Mm-mm.
hindi healing? Meron pa rin bang
Mm-mm.
healing? And if you could describe it in
Mm-mm.
one word, let us know. Paki-comment ninyo sa aming YouTube or sa aming any of our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on TikTok, and also on Spotify. Kung gusto ninyo kaming i-DM nyo kami, pag-usapan natin yan. We would love to hear all of your thoughts. And syempre, alam nyo naman, hindi matatapos ang aming episode kung walang game, at mangyayari yan
Yeah.
pagkatapos ng Alright, so now we're here on the part of our show kung saan maglalaro kami ng game. And thanks to this TikTok I saw of Spit that inspired this game. And of course, dahil kami ay mga rap battleists, kailangan namin to give this a try. So bago natin umpisahan at bago ko sabihin sa inyo ang mechanics ng ating game, lahat tayo ngayon, mag-isip muna kayo ng 2 people from this year na feeling ninyo, mga movers and shakers, or talagang nag-appeal sa inyo, or sinira ba niya ang buhay ninyo. Give me 2 names each.
Kim Namjoon.
And also the shorter the name, the better. Pero, sige. Yun lang. Pero
RM.
kung, okay, RM. Isa pa.
Gosh.
Sige, isa pa controversial. Minhee Jin. Pasok na natin
Minhee
siya.
Jin. Sige, habang nag-isip si Mon, add na
Pwedeng-
ho. Yoo Son
sige.
Ho.
Yan.
And isa pa, adi sama ko syempre si Hoshi. I love you, Hoshi.
Naman. I was
Bakit
waiting.
hindi?
Akala ko kakalimutan natin ng 17. Pero hindi. Parati silang present sa lahat ng ginagawa
yun
natin.
yung ina-avoid ko eh. Kasi syempre sasabihin ko Dino. Kaya lang parang ang ano. Sige, sabihin ko na lang Songkwan.
Songkwan.
Songkwan yung isa. Tapos yung isa, Jelly of Eunice.
Okay.
Because she's funny.
Jelly. Okay, so paano ba itong game na ito? Una, nagbigay na sila sa akin ng mga 6 names. There's RM, Min Hee-jin, Yoo Sun-ho, Hoshi, Songkwan, at Jelly. Ganito lang ang gagawin natin. So, we prepared a rap beat. So, we will i-announce ko kung ano yung name na gagamitin natin. So, gagawa lang kayo ng 2 lines ng rap. The first line should end with the name that we chose. Kunwari, pinili natin Hoshi. So, sabi kayo ng line na something, something, something Hoshi. And of course, the second line should also rhyme with Hoshi. So, mag-round robin tayong 3 hanggang sa may maubusan na ng rhyme. And then, kapag naubusan ka na ng rhyme, out ka na. Okay? Hanggang sa may isa na lang na matira. So, now, pipili kami ng isang name from the 6 names that we chose at ang pipili ng name. O sige, go Chancy. Give a number from 1 to 6. 2. Ang number 2 ay Yoo Sun-ho.
Yoo
Okay.
Sun-ho.
So, ang order natin dahil naggaye-gayebo na kami, ako yung first, si Chancy yung second, si Monica yung third. Tama?
Yes.
Okay. So, uumpisahan na muna namin sa aming rap beat dahil handa kami dito. Yoo Sun-ho! Kaya ko to. Okay, let's go. Whatever. Ayaw tuloy mag-play. Ayan. May isang pogi si Yoo Sun-ho. Sabi niya sa akin, gay-gay mo!
Wow! Yeah! Woo! Nasa possessed love ang Yoo Sun-ho. Sana siya na po ang maging yo-yo.
Tatanggapin ba natin yung maging yo-yo?
Sige na, tanggapin nyo na. Sige na, first time.
Okay.
Baka
Go, Monica.
Ang cute din ng tatay ni Yoon Sun-ho. Sabi ni Seon, para lang siyang kuya ko.
Okay. Sige, pasok. Dapat, ang natin ngayon, dapat pasok tayo sa beat para
Oo, sige.
competitive tayo.
Woo!
Let's go! Nasa 2 days, 1 night, si Yoo Sun-ho. Huwag kang aalis, baby ko!
Woo! Yeah! Ang sarap-sarap, fruit ng pisinis ho. Siya ang bayagay sa baby ko.
Umulat
ba?
sa akin!
Nag-repeat?
Same tayo ng baby ko. Okay.
Okay lang yun?
X. Kasi umulit eh. Let's go. Si Monica naman.
Wait.
Gusto ko matry ulit. Ibang name.
Ibang name na.
Sana ay hindi siya umalis, Yoon Sun-ho. Huwag ka nga alis. Yo.
Ang
pangit! Gumamit na rin yo si Trancy kanina.
Oo nga eh.
kulang ba ng ko?
Kaya nga
Hindi, ang haba kasi na Yoon Sun-ho eh. So parang ang hirap.
ng mga nag-end
Well,
sa
ako
O.
nagpapanik ako dun sa first. Mas nahirapan
Yes.
ako sa first line.
Okay. So, for the first
Next.
first round, ako ang
Yes.
nagwagi. Mag-second round tayo dahil nag-enjoy kami dito.
Okay.
Sana
We'll get better. We'll get better after a while.
Sige.
Okay,
So,
okay.
ako naman pipili ng from number 1 to 6. Let's choose number 4. Okay. Ang number 4 ay Min Hee-jin. Ako ba yung una? Okay. Let's
Or pwedeng
go.
ikutin na natin. Pwedeng ako na. Para at
Ikaw,
Oo,
tapos
ikaw,
nun,
ako,
you,
Monica.
Monica, and then me. Okay. So, si Chancy naman ang mauuna. Let's get ready to drop the beat and... Okay.
What? Here we go. Isang tampalasan si Min Hee-jin. Sana siya ay paalisin.
Wow! Kamusta naman ang shaman mo, Min Hee-jin? Sabi ba niya, inom ka lang ng gin?
Okay. My turn. Ayoko sa'yo, Min Hee-jin. Mukha mo masarap sampalin.
Woo! What? Si Min Hee-jin ay pupuntang Pilipinas mali.
Ulitin mo, dapat Min Hee-jin mag-e-end yung...
Oo nga eh. Ang ganda pa naman yung second line ko. Pwede ko bang sabihin na lang for kids?
O sige, sabihin mo
Sige.
na.
Pilipinas ba ang pupuntahan ni Min Hee-jin? Pagpunta niya dito, bibigyan ko siyang sapin-sapin.
Okay, pasok! Let's go, Monica!
Ano ba ang problema mo, Min Hee-jin? Mura lang ang laptop, kaya mong bilhin.
Ay, correct! Eto na, nagiging ano na tayo. My turn! Hintayin ko lang yung beat. Okay. Lahat na lang ba sa'yo, Min Hee-jin? Pati na lang ba binisalamin?
Oh! Ang ganda! Magalit si Direk Joggy.
Correct.
Direk Joggy, galit na kay Min Hee-jin. Gusto niya rin saksakin.
Wow! Nagiging
Turn violent.
Naubos talaga yung tuloy yung beat. Okay, ayan.
Lalo nag-enjoy.
Let's go.
Sorry, Min Hee-jin, pero ang oily skin.
Okay, my turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Anong fashion mo, Min Hee-jin? Why do you think you're so thin?
Wow! One, two, three. Pelo endorser daw si Min Hee-jin. No! Pangit ang skin. Puro panlalait.
Correct.
Parang bumilis.
Pero tama ba talaga na si Min Hee-jin ay ang nanay-nanayin? Mali! Dapat inahin! Nanay-nanayin! What the fuck is that?
I think panalo na si Pia kasi kanina pa ako talo eh. Gusto ko lang jumoin.
Okay. At dahil dyan, I am declaring a rap battle with DK, Hoshi, and Sungkwan Busok soon. Relax muna tayo sa Olympics. Ngayon naman, rap battle muna tayo with Pia, the winner of one Kisarang.
Feeling ko panalo si Pia.
Yes.
I think so too.
1, 2, 3. So there, thank you so much to all of our listeners, to all of our subscribers, to everybody who are watching us. Salamat sa pagtutok sa amin for the past 5 seasons. And please, samahan niyo pa rin kami sa pagtuloy-tuloy ng Season 6. Malapit na yan. In just a few weeks, just wait for the announcement on our social media pages. Of course, we are on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. We are also on Instagram. And you can watch all our episodes on Spotify, also on Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone, and we hope to see you soon. Ay, may tanong pala ako sa mga listeners natin. Gusto nyo ba kaming makitang mag-live sa TikTok? Tanong lang naman.
Ooh.
Tanong lang.
Oo. Ang
Anong
sagot,
gagawin
yes.
natin?
Oo, wala silang choice.
Magbibenta, live selling. Yun ang gagawin namin.
Thank you so much, everyone. Maraming salamat. Annyeong!
Annyeong!
See you next season! Bye!
See you! 감사합니다.
Nakakamiss naman si Kim Namjoon. Hope to see you soon!
Ang ganda!
I love it.
Ang ganda!
Ang laki ng katawan ni Kim Namjoon. Ako ang baby spoon, siya big spoon.
Ay, ang ganda! Sobrang ganda. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Second album ni Kim Namjoon. Of course, hindi ito patapon.
Creative license.
Creative license.
talaga si Kim Namjoon. Ang sarap it-drawing at going cartoon.
Oh! Mga nag-iisip pa. Okay, kaya ko to. Hello naman sa'yo, Kim Namjoon. Saan ka pupunta? Eddie, dun.
Isang musician, si Kim Namjoon. Magaling siya mag-saxophone.